Hello. Today's video is about skiing uphill. When coronavirus shut down the ski resorts in March of 2020, the ski lifts stopped working and the mayor and the town of Breckenridge shut down all uphill access. But that doesn't mean you can't ski uphill because there's so much national forest land around here, and as long as you're going responsibly, it shouldn't be a problem. So for skiing uphill, you're going to need a couple extra things that you don't have for skiing downhill. Snacks, you should have those when you're skiing downhill too. Water, you should probably have that when you're skiing downhill too. And a shell. You want to dress in layers. So you want to check the weather. If it's going to be really cold, you pack a puffy and a shell. That way you can just wear the shell if it's getting windy or snowy. Other than that, for skiing uphill, you need a pair of skis with a special kind of binding. It's got to be a binding that can come loose with the heel. The heel has to be able to go free because it's really hard to walk with regular bindings. Right behind me I've got my downhill skis where your heel will clip in, but here you want your heel to be loose. On these bindings you can have, this is how you release it. You release your foot, you put your boot in here, you got to wiggle it and get your toe stuck in here, and then as you pull this down, just the silver one, that'll lock your heel into here, but you can still walk up and down to go up the hill. Now when you want to go downhill, you just have to clip that in. This won't move as much. It still moves a little bit, but sometimes it does. And then also on the back for your heel, if it gets steep, oh, that's tough. When it gets steep, you can clip that up, and then that way you'll be walking uphill, but your heel won't come back down lower than this. That way it feels like you're not going uphill. You're also going to need some skins. I got the G3s, but there's lots of different companies out there and different types. I've just got a universal skin. You have to cut them sometimes if they're not coming with your skis. That was scary to do, but it ended up working out just fine. This is a skin saver. It'll preserve the sticky stuff that keeps it on the ski. And here on this side, this is the part that touches the snow, it allows you to slide up the hill but keeps you from going down. In the olden days they used seal skin, I do believe. So you want to keep your skins dry when you're not using them, so I've hung them up. And when you want to put them on your skis, you find the front of your skis, which is this side, and then you bring these two clips and put them on like this. Then you want to guide your skin along the bottom of your ski so that the edges are exposed and the bottoms are covered. When I say edges, I mean the metal edges that are on the sides of all skis that help you turn. Because when you're wearing these, you can still go downhill. Then you get all the air out of the space between the skins and the bottom of the skis. And this one has a little clip in the back. Oops, that's not on the center. Now we are ready to put our skis on and go up that mountain or the hill. As you walk up the hill with your skis on your feet, you need to try to keep the whole length of the ski on the ground. That way you're not lifting the whole weight of the ski. You'll conserve energy and you won't be as tired at the end of the day. Skiing uphill responsibly means being aware of avalanche danger and staying off of steep slopes when there's wet slabs that could break off from underneath you. A lot of people die every year, about 40 in Colorado every year from avalanche, from either being buried in avalanches or hitting trees or rocks or cliffs on the way down with the avalanche. So you don't want to put yourself in danger, and during a global pandemic like coronavirus, you also don't want to put the search and rescue teams that come and rescue you after that. You don't want to put their lives in danger either by exposing you to whatever virus you might be carrying. And not to mention, we need those first responders available to help out with the pandemic that's going on. So, if you are skiing uphill, make sure you do stuff that is within your ability and safe terrain that will not buckle from underneath your feet. Why ski uphill? Because you enjoy being outside and the feeling of your heart beating and pounding really fast and getting that exercise, and of course the beautiful views.